What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to be showing y'all how to do the Mob of the Dead Easter egg step by step, easy and simple. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, so at this first dog location right here, right out of spawn, as you can see, you're going to need to come over here and kill 6 zombies in front of it until it goes back into the wall as it appears now. But I completed it. As you can see, it's glowing, and then that's how you complete the first location of getting the Hell's Retriever. Alright, for the second location of the Hell's Retriever, you're going to need to come up here, buy this, and as you can see on the right side of the wall, there's an Afterlife machine. You're going to need to activate that, and while you're in Afterlife, this one's pretty simple. You're just going to need to shock this and activate the gondola. As well, you can come back here, activate Electric Cherry while you're already at it. Then you're going to go revive yourself, and then take a nice little ride off a gondola. Alright, now after you get off the gondola, you're going to swing a right, run down these steps, or either jump down right there, take another right, and as you can see on this wall, there's going to be the second dog location. Let me just show you what it looks like to fill it up real quick. So you're going to take a zombie, shoot it, and then it should pop out of the wall, eat the zombie. But what you're going to want to do is let the dog eat the whole zombie first, and then you'll give him a new zombie. Because he can't eat 2 at a time. It has to be 1. Alright, now for the third Hell's Retriever location, you're going to want to come over to the cafeteria. Buy this door. Buy this door up here. Go up these steps. Take a left through here. Keep going. And the third location is going to be right here on the wall. And it's just like the other ones. All you need to do is shoot a zombie to activate it. And alright, now after you've completed that last dog location, you're gonna run back down to the bottom of the cafeteria, like so. Then you're gonna take a left, and since we shocked that thing that was right there, the power box, that's why this is opened. Run down here. Follow the way that I'm going. Come down to this door right here. Buy this door. And as you can see, the Hell's Retriever is right here and ready to be picked up. Alright, now for the Warden's Key, you're going to come through this door right in front of the dog head. And there's 2 locations that it can spawn. So for my case, it was the Warden's office, or it can spawn over here. As you run back towards the cafeteria, run up these steps, run along this, by that door. If you jump down, you can see there's also another spot for it right here. So I'm going to teach you how to go and get it from either spot. So first off, what you're going to need to do is run back over here, enter the Afterlife. And while you're in Afterlife, there's a few things that you need to do. You need to run and jump through here, and you see this box that's glowing. You're gonna need to shock that, and then you're gonna swing a right, come down these steps and shock this, so then it opens up the door for you to be able to get into the Warden's office. And then for the other side, let me show you how to do that.
We need to use the wall portals if we're going to get around the prison.
For this side, the Afterlife machine is right here, kind of tucked away in the corner. You're gonna want to enter it. And it's the same process with dropping down the key and opening up something new, but you're going to want to come through here, shock that, so then this kid get opened up. Then you're going to want to jump through here. And then this box would be glowing like so, and you just do the same exact thing. It would drop the key, and then that's how you get the key from either location. Alright, now for the second part of the plane, you're going to want to come down here where you got the Hell's Retriever. Run all the way down here. Run to the very bottom like so. Open this up with the same key you had received. Then you're going to need to run back up. Make sure that you buy that first. Open it, I mean, because without it you will not be able to complete this step. So what you're going to need to do is come to this Afterlife on the wall right here. And while you're in Afterlife, as you turn around, you're going to walk down here, and you want to remember this code. It'll be randomized every time. So for example, mine right now is 560. So I just enter 5, 6, 0, and I just leave it be. And then as you know it's completed, you'll see that drop down. The numbers will reset. You will have 60 seconds to come all the way back down to the bottom to receive it.
It's like they all got switched off.
Just need to run. Make sure that you hurry. Try to slide as you're running down here. By this door right here. Come down to the very bottom. Take a sharp left. Keep walking through this hallway. Come right here. Open it.
All right, guys, I found
And that's how you get the second piece of the plane. Alright, now for the third plane part, you're going to need to come back, run through here, swing a left, open up the door that's right here, come to the afterlife that's located right here, enter the afterlife. And this might be a little tricky, but while you're in the afterlife, you're going to need to see these generators that are lit up. Shock that one, shock this one, and then one can be seen in here. You come, you shock all three of those, and then you run back to yourself and you revive yourself. And then you're going to need to come up to the warden's office. Come right through here, open this up, and you'll be able to pick up this engine. And that's how you get the third part. Alright, now for the last location of the plane, it's just right here, real simple. You open that up, pick up the part, and boom, now you have all the parts of the plane. Alright, next we're going to need to ride the plane all the way to the Golden Gate Bridge, like so.
Finally, like, get crushed.
Take a little ride, thinking that we're going to escape.
We're going down again.
Thinking that we're going to escape. We're going down. Now we have the ability to pack a punch.
They all think it's
As
me.
you can
They
see,
think I did
there's
something.
no electric chairs here.
think
We have to wait a little bit for the
some
electric chairs to
loose
spawn,
again.
and then we'll go from there.
I didn't do anything.
Alright, now that the electric chairs have spawned, you're going to want to activate the electric
wanna
chair. Get zapped to death. As you can see, the lightning struck the bridge. I'm getting murdered. I'm getting brutally murdered. Please help me. For the love of God, I just got shocked to death. Okay, then you need to come over, revive yourself.
I can get out of here.
Alright, in the next round, as you may have saw there real quick, it showed gas canisters as items that we need to pick up. So at each part, it's going to be at the same location of each canister. Alright, now we're going to be getting the free blunder gat. The first skull location is going to be on the back side of this corner right here. For the next location of the skull, you're going to need to throw it right at this metal post. Alright, y'all, the next location for the skull is going to be right there. This one's really hard to get, so don't be discouraged if you missed a few times. Alright, y'all, the next skull location is right here, coming out of spawn. Alright, y'all, and for the last location of the skull, you're going to want to come over to Speed Cola, and it should be right on top of this lamppost right here. Boom. And then that is how you get the free blunder gat, which is essential and what you need to do in order to complete the Easter egg. Alright, y'all, now for the next step of this Easter egg, you're going to need to get what's called the spork. So you're going to want to come to this poster right here, right outside of the warden's office. You're going to throw it at that. And as you can see, there's a little afterlife symbol right there. So what we're going to go do, we're going to enter afterlife. And while you're in afterlife, you want to come back over here. And as you can see, the secret little doorway is open and you see this spork on the ground. You're going to need to shock that. Go back and revive yourself. And then let's get back on the next step. For the next spork location, y'all are going to need to run all the way to the cafeteria. Jump down that. And it's going to be towards the back wall right here. Right there, y'all see it? And you're going to need to throw your Hell's Retriever at it. Okay. Then you should get that notification saying that you've completed that step. Now we're on to the next. And as y'all may see, right there real quick. I do have a spoon for a knife now. Spork, spoon, whatever you want to call it. Now we're on to the next step of the Easter egg. Let's get back. Alright, y'all. After you make sure you've been visited the bridge 3 times, these numbers should be spinning. And then you could go ahead and run up here. Run up to the tip top to the afterlife. And then you have to submit 4 different codes. We'll go over what those codes are right now. Just let me get down to the bottom. Alright, so the first code is 1, 0, 1. Then the second code is 8, 7, 2. And then the next one is 3, 8, 6. And you don't have to do all of this in the same afterlife. Like I said, you do not have to do all of this in the same afterlife. Alright, then y'all are going to go in afterlife one more time, because it's kind of impossible to do it all in one. And you're going to go back down again, and then this last code is going to be 4, 8, 1.
So you want to know the truth?
And then you'll hear the notification, and that's how you know that you've completed the step. Let's get on to the
My
next.
name is Stanley Ferguson. I was a guard at Alcatraz for 9.
Alright, y'all, and then after that quote clears up in the tunnels here, you're going to want to go ahead and follow this. There's another one right up these steps, and then listen to this quote. Alright, now right here next to double tap as you're coming out, there's another one right here.
How the Weasel managed to convince me.
And as y'all are coming out, there's going to be another one over here by the cafeteria. And you do the same thing.
With the plan falling
You just sit and
apart,
listen.
anger and frustration would ultimately.
Alright, and then the next one's going to be up the steps to the infirmary. Right here.
Armed only with makeshift weapons, Finn O'Leary, Sal DeLuca, and Billy Hanson lured the unsuspecting Arlington to the roof, where they intended to exact a bloody and violent revenge.
And then the last one is coming right up next to the last dog location in Deadshot Daiquiri right here.
And so it was here, beneath the dark and stormy winter sky.
Alright, then from here on, you're going to need to go pick up the gas cans one last time, so you'd be going for a 4th time.
I don't think there's good.
Alright, now, and for the final step of the Easter egg, you're going to go ahead and enter Afterlife. And then you're going to run up to the plane. And then you're going to board the plane in Afterlife. Now, as you're going on Afterlife, whenever you fall down, you're going to want to revive your character, as I'm going to do here. I'm going to go revive my character. And then let's get on with the next step. Alright, y'all, now it's going to spawn in AI Weasel, and you just need to kill Weasel. He's going to try to attack you, but he doesn't really do that much damage, so it shouldn't be that much to worry about. And boom, whenever you kill Weasel, either the cycle continues or the cycle's ended. Thank y'all so much for joining this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I hope I did this the right way. Obviously I did, but I hope that I made it enjoyable. Thank y'all for watching. Peace.